Hi. I rode off my Skyline.
Oh. What a fucking idiot.
Yeah, this is my R33 drift car. Built 2530, 600 horsepower. Been with me a long time. Been drifting 8 years. Had this car about 10 years. It's been through a lot. But to be fair, this is probably like the most damage I've done. I've caved in doors, etc. and I've hit these rear quarters plenty of times, but this time it's a cut off and redo type of situation. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull it straight. I have already tried pulling it straight. This was pretty much sitting in there moments ago. And I'm like, you know what? I should probably get the camera out. No one ever watches my Skyline or drifting stuff, but since I completely stuffed my car, you're probably going to click on it. Oh! Wrong one. Ooh! 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 That's actually working. I can't really see what I'm doing there. Oh shit, it's not working. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh! I think I'm wasting my time. When it comes to problems like this, honestly, sometimes the best way to move forward is to just start over. Clean slate, cut it off, job done. If anyone has a windowless HR panel van, please, I'm in desperate need. I want it. Welcome back, my name is Matt, this is Hooked on Rust, and I wrecked my R33 Skyline. Yeah, completely tore the arse end out of this thing, but that's alright, we're going to fix it. New colour scheme and everything. I'll overlay some images of what it's been. We've had Harlequin chameleon paint. We've been pink and yellow, probably one of my favourites. We went the black scheme with livery and without. And we're going to do something different this time and change it up once again, but we'll leave that towards the end of the video for you to find out. First things first, kind of need to do a tube rear end, as you can see, but behind me we have an R33 rebuild kit, more or less. The boot's still alright. We might have to get the new rear quarters. We've got a front bumper over there that needs some repairs, a back bumper, side skirts aren't too bad. We're going to put the metal bonnet back on. My single layer fiberglass bonnet that I made is looking pretty rough. But, I'll show you. This door's actually not too bad. I might get bogged up a bit. All my other doors were cut wrong, so my panels won't go on. We've also got some canards for the front bumper. We might use them, not sure. Some little splitters for the skirts. We might get all the wheels repainted, not sure what colour yet. And another thing we might do is actually put real headlights in this thing, because these fiberglass ones that I moulded and made myself getting pretty hay going, and I can't be bothered to make new ones. I've got enough fiberglass repairs to do already. But we've got a quiet day at work today, so the boys are going to give me a hand tearing this thing down and we're going to get stuck into it. What time is it now?
9:03.
That was legit like, what, 15 minutes?
Yep.
And she's all stripped down. So, I'm going to leave the guards on because they're fine. But yeah. Give everything a bit of a rub, everything being the roof, and the guards. And then we got to work on everything else. Bonnet straight, boots almost straight. Bonnet actually has a dent in it, but it's good enough. Yeah. Or if you just drive like this, super lightweight mode.
I really like the new Skyline hatch look.
Hey, I don't know if they'll let me on track. No one will want to drive with me. Anyway, I don't know.
What was that?
We will give it a wipe down.
Yeah, right.
Get all like this shit out of here. Give it a bit of a vacuum inside. Wipe this down. Then we can start sanding it.
I just think for the content, you should just spin the wheels a little bit.
That can be arranged later.
Boo.
Why are you such a bad...
Matt, when's your next drift event?
What's the date?
It is I believe it's
The
the
first?
1st.
20 days.
31st. 20 days
21 days.
to get this ready.
Easy. Bro, last time we painted it in a week. We got this.
Paint.
It was turned out pretty rough, but it was alright. Oh, I've got a sponsor this video.
Do ya?
Yeah.
Who is it?
The same people we bought the paint off last time. Hammer Coatings.
Killer.
So I got to do somewhat of a good job because last time it was rush, but we'll put a bit more effort into this and get their paint onto it and we'll have a good time. Their paint's actually really good.
Where can you find them?
hammercoatings.com.au.
Beautiful.
I don't know if that's actually it. This is pretty bloody exciting, isn't it? Paint. Paint's always exciting. Ooh, packing jelly beans. Hammer Coatings. Who are they? They're basically a paint manufacturer. And what they do is they cut out the middleman. So straight from manufacturer to consumer. Cut out the distributor, thus saving you and me money. How good? They've been in the business for a long time. They know their stuff. Customer service was outstanding. What more can you ask for, really? Pack on some kilos of that, mate. Mixing ratios and instructions and flash off times and stuff like that. I have never received that before when I go to the paint shop. So this alone, if you're a newbie and just want to have a go yourself, something like me, this is a big help. Takes all the questions out of it. Are you happy now?
Yeah, I'm happy, man.
Fuck me. I hope the fire brigade doesn't come. Let's close the fence. The sanding human centipede. We've been busy. Oh, my camera's cracked. Yeah, this is pretty much all rubbed down. The boot, the bonnet, all been rubbed. The paint was in pretty good condition on these parts, so we just rubbed it with that 320. Honestly, it's going to be good enough. She's a drift car. I'm not too worried. We're not going for a perfect paint job. I'm getting started on fiberglass repairs. It's times like this where hoarding makes complete sense, right? Well, the bumper I've had in my backyard for a year that's been snapped in 3 pieces, well, has just become handy. Now I can fix this bumper and we're back on. I didn't have to buy a new one for 500 bucks. Bloody beautiful, mate. What do you think, John?
Good.
Got a corner again. Huh?
It's all happening on a Saturday.
Did you tell him in a hurry? Big day, making the most of this. Check it out. What a ripper. Don't forget to enjoy the little things, people. Stop and stare for a while, makes it all worth it. Tiny, what do you reckon, mate? Pretty good? I'll show you one thing. You know it's bloody cold when you got to move your parts into the office under the heater so that the friggin' bog goes off. Go, baby, go. So yeah, I'm waiting for that bog to go off. We're going to sand it again and we're probably going to call it here for today because not much more we can do. I don't know who needs to hear this, but when your car's in the booth getting painted, you can kind of just put other stuff in there and get it painted at the same time. Why not? Anything you can find. Put your tools, put your jack in there. Make your car jack match your car. Make your helmet match your car. I'm not putting my jack in there. We'll do the helmets, but... You know what's really not fun? Having to bloody do things twice. My fiberglass was mixed incorrectly. I can only blame my bloody self. So now I've got to pull it all out, clean it, and do it again. Disgusting. If you've got lots of fiberglassing to do and a tiny bit of catalyst, don't risk it. Go buy more catalyst or you have to do it again. Don't do what I fucking did. Jeez Louise. Right, this is attempt number 2 at fiberglass repairs because I didn't have enough hardener last time and I was hoping it would be enough and it wasn't. 2 days later it was still soft. So I've ripped that out, given it a bit of a clean, went and bought some hardener and now we're back to try again. Now, quick bloody 30-second lesson on how to do this. If you got hard edges like this, it's hard for it to bond. You're better off, rather than cutting the matting, you're better off tearing it apart so you have these loose bits and just putting that over the crack. Bit stronger, not sure why, but that's what fiberglass guy told me. Secondly, use a clean cup, one that hasn't had coffee in it, should be right. Third step, make sure you use enough hardener. Fuck me. I think it's 1 to 2%. So this cup's what? I don't know, I'll put like 200 mil in here and then like 200 mil, 1%, it's like 2 mil. Put like 4 mil because I don't want it to freaking happen again. Next, paintbrush needed, gloves, plenty of gloves needed, and one of these things. It's basically just a bolt with some holes drilled in the ends and a bit of wire, and you use that to roll the fiberglass in, move the resin around, because there's no point using a lot of resin. You want to use as little resin as possible because that's not where the strength is. The strength is actually in the matting. So yeah, you just like squeeze all the resin around so it soaks into the matting, and yeah, this is a really good tool. If you're doing fiberglass work and you don't have this, you're stuffing it up. Because because you're just going to use way too much resin going like this trying to do it. You're better off squeezing it on, and yeah, that's a tip-top tip that nobody knows about. Red Bull, also a necessity. Yeah, I got the car trailer on the back. I'm now the proud owner of a GTR V-Spec R33. Alright, I'm now the proud owner of half an R33 GTR. Some madman cut a GTR in half at some point. I'm sure it's happened plenty of times. And now I've got the rear end sitting on the back of my trailer. And that's what we're going to fix my drift car with. I'm pretty excited. It's got a few dings here and there, but I'm putting metal back in it. I've cut so much metal out of it. No point yapping, I'll show you. But wow, this doesn't make any sense to me. This is kind of crazy, especially today when GTR's like $100,000 and everything's so rare. Like, I'm trying to find a fuel flap for it, and a fuel flap's $500. Are you kidding me? I'm just gonna run no fuel flap at this point. That's crazy. All right, peace.